check account. You 100%. But yeah, same way there, I say there are a lot of questions we should be asking. Kenya first letter na ba sana nana kwam nana nsa shase. Jibo gesi Kenya ni bisa nsimbi kakra because if the national circles is coming out with a statement with regards to asanto kodoko etu kwan ene kwan echita afo be faso akobia, there should be a consultation with the IMC. That's what I say. As I say, chita for penny for the share IMC. Na mudi akwantu no nkomo. Na omoma mo hu the way forward. And sana mo the statement be about bonten. Okay, remember that statement by Zakito, you were there. We're all asking questions as to what is the motive behind that release. Emma okay, I said you need to say let's raise the hopes of the supporters. Because na and I remember to so we could coachite any pen up so could be the idea you there will be the need for a Kotoko card. Yeah. Something to show that you are indeed a Kotoko fan. But don't say such statements in the Bible. People were asking questions. Then it leaded to this statement. So it means yeah, near outside no, we had questions. So internally, so be the another statement bar. Then there will be the need for us to go there and ask both parties what led to Obiadi star statement neighbor. National no, omushi IMC na. Omushi IMC we omo passe informa konya free IMC no. E de ba omo ni omo ye adwuma na ansa na omo de ba abonten ana. That is a legitimate question. Yeah. Because so ko share IMC na IMC ne ka bibia ansa na de begu krata so aba abonten no. Ompani fo omo de da no de odi ka kire omo kire omo. Na omo de krata ne ba omo nyina aye regional defendants of that particular release adiaba. It's a Asante region. I watch them at Chiromono. What the bar Asante region for me to match him at Chiromo Asante region. Exactly. This is your money in our course, Swana. Because I course, then I'll be surprised if Alex will come out with this statement.
I say, more executives. It can also be possible, say, decision from the executives because they have power. My biggest worry in here, one. Say impo organizers of the game epe say omoni will be din koma they will communicate to Kotoko IMC
exactly
they tosum yenu so omo be here supporters they will communicate to Kotoko IMC
yes
omon sign IMC no ho ene supporters enkonko din komo nti IMC na said some will communicate to supporters now, and it will go to their leadership.
Exactly.
In this case, you sure say the first person they will call say organizers say Kotoko supporters ba Christopher Damanya.
Exactly.
So to the mention say. Inti baby me ye quite a say. Everything possible say NCC ni betimi release be about bonten. So Abraham sinenya way.
I don't think I'm saying can we na see a come asway. Because we speak to Nana Kwame because recently you Kwa akwantu nsem Kotoko na nyoma adadin Germany akwantu ntimi ambaso there are issues of course now you Germany no Kotoko chitani bia ampeso obeko biara nsafo fraba ne one some follow right channel na de betum sa you might create another issue. So the first thing I said national no ye ne say omone IMC na din kobo have they agreed on this key term because only penny could din koma and salary statement beba na your point be abebe nya nyina na beba intimate men omko ye omoje den na two mo omde we ba abonten na we na omde ba abonten cross circles no akese na ewom no madi hu nkoma enke ba abonten om nyina be speak one language ana this how key term because na say na Kotoko Germany a tibo entimi anwie pay intisafo froba one man due diligence anya adwuma pe and I know on Saturday na na so akodi travel and tour means anana.
Yeah. Na so almost 30 were releasing him.
Exactly. So the question is the IMC aware of that travel and tour? IMC no me aware say Kotoko akwantu ebekui. Yeah, the question travel and tour means ana.
Baby, I'm who's a problem.
Baby,
I'm who's a problem. No one is saying
there will be a reaction, and maybe the reaction directly might not come from the IMC. But before we swabba, no machia.
Okay, it's my Musa way. Brown for I'm for release a mabonting. Western for I'm for release a mabonting. Greater Accra I'm for release a mabonting. Only Ashanti region and they release a babonting. Me there be am questions and bisa. Why only Ashanti region?
Because Greater Accra is a release nearby.
Western region
as are now. There is issues with regards to Western region. But you know that issue are inaugurating Western region. Circles be bre and that's why the last Congress there were issues. I don't know so much to moment, but I know there were issues with that. Okay, so Greater Accra, when you know down on the sign a letter, and you was 110 first travel and tour issue nation, a big issue.
No, what I'm saying is say question is and say
Ashanti region is the biggest,
but in this case, say I'm funny say. You been got to support to free Western region. You been you be free na half. I want to be interested so person ko to game ni bi e wa America. Say obi free wa definitely obe consult to
Western
region penifo. Obe consult to bro half penifo. Question maybe say other na Ashanti region kwa so
and this is also be release ba one. I want to me buy me say this will also be a good question e be say Alex no so obetimi akire. The motive behind on also release Okay. They internally one try say fix the issue or call to the extent of coming out to the release.
Okay. Nan as samemwame if obetimi try am yenya NCC for mpanyifo ni bia because Felix Asare say Jibo, I call some of the leaders today, NCC leaders today, and they all told me Nana Pinkra gave them the mandate. Okay.
And that would be a wonderful explanation.
Same Boame na yenya ayifoni bi NCC foni bi.
Because for you to agree with a travel and tour, say you travel and tour be jatum or no manage yamayen, you can't do that without the approval of the IMC. That would be a big issue. National intimate babon think as according to akotku kutuno ya pe bibi e di ashim. And say if the national can confirm it to us they had the approval of the IMC. Then we go to Alex and ask him, say, then why did he come out with a release without consulting national?
Okay.
That would be the best.
I agree Alex is wrong. But must that letter come from the NCC in the first place? Don't you think it's rather the club who is supposed to bring the statement out?
These are all legitimate questions.
First thing, let's.
But as a club, no, based on the Felix Asare so they be. It's a club no Ukraine communicate no from the organizers. Mobeti akaso ABNCC for the enyen intimoso monhwe na monko organize supporters no na ebi medi echi no monko support ye. Etimi media ni nyina back to baby an yegina say IMC no Emma NCC no because definitely so IMC ma NCC for the mandate and next say IMC recognize the current leadership of the NCC.
But IMC NCC in statement now come from to Sonia here because NCC yes that NCC in the first. If indeed they acknowledge the fact that they've been given a mandate from the IMC to work with supporters, because if they've been given that mandate, yes, as part of communique.
Because one thing is
engage the IMC.
This has also been of a public knowledge. At no point in IMC na babontin to say let na babontin IMC for yinim ho hwe.
Okay.
So to the mention say. Nti
I'm going to say first point. Na NCC no authority from the IMC. If yes, did they communicate to all their various chairmen, which is necessary, concerning the new decision? And a collectively, if they've gone through all this process, then we come and look at Alex and ask him, and Alex, didn't now go through all this process now?
I said the debate if IMC no ama the NCC mandate to organize supporters on be the team that you support to US next as na twetia enti ma Obed wie but we are
so I think that is it. So we'll do some calls and get to the bottom of it, because me personally internally so be the statement bisaba I counter national.
It's quite worrying.
It
and
shows a lot of
my friend Isaac say the league is about to start soon. Instead of you supporters leadership to make sure fans come to the stadium, you guys are fighting. Kotoko, when will this stop? Zach?
Jibo, let's clear this and set this record straight. There will be a national executive as a chairman. As be that national. You don't need to consult any region when they are taking decision. That mandate has already been given to them. That is why they are national.
It depends on the situation.
No, say national no.
Because they are all gather supporters and I support to team no. They are you send your message to regional chairman. Say the abeni adwuma ye de ama ye se yenyini. No mo so akwa abonten akobọ hu de wuru say wo ye kotokochitani na wa ahoden so betimi akọ the United States of America wo ye kotokochitani na wa register for fabu census na busumi bia wutua wudusa ye mpanyifo se
ni ekoya
America ye ko ubetimi aba na wo so join here nti bibi sa na nye situations ni anya pe
when your consultation when informant
yes situations ni anya pe
informant through the letter na
through the letter say no Zakito through the letter say it is that if through the letter and now Obama regional chairman is a regional chairman be sorry no na info obe in 10 times and obi in 10 times no, that is disrespect.
If we say national,
let's not paint that picture.
No, but let's do
that picture. One after the other.
Let's have
one after
let's
the
do education here. So kasi ato abani ye national. National. They take decisions that is binding. Or they don't come and consult. For example,
using the wrong way.
What
consult?
What understand? National.
They have. I'm engaging you before I take a decision.
They have
informed me. I said, "I'm taking decision."
So Zach meet you.
What arrogant? When
taking decision without consulting the key pillars. Uni omo ye adwo or informing the people
asem no se mbeti ni ya mama mo branches be bre say meba mama mo
election
Zach meba
tumi am obi say
Zach
national
utie
political
enye Zach meba enye tumi e de am obi sometimes enyo mebu wo ho a eye common yi say we use once me bisa questions be me answer me say one di kan me question am bisa yi ni say NCC ni betimi asori afri omu pem aba bonten say ye organize supporters o mako US e wa bra IMC ni nya adwene IMC no enya awe my first question. Second question and say because omudi achitafo na ekunti no achitafo no be free mi aye bebre na aba it they will need the support of the original chairman so omo beboa na omanya achitafo no do mako. And they only Ashanti region. Only maybe captain. Only Ashanti region.
That shows the arrogance.
And about out to say the current executives no more NCC no. Omo time atwam. Into masem no more can mo be antie. In this case, Oma bo bia mane na Ashanti region for so omo mpene. Ana say Ashanti region for the omo fu say NCC o omo time atwam. Baby abono hafo Western region any other year aka no omo de omo nim say omo time ntwam into omo ka asema ebeti. These are some of the questions we need to ask.
A top man,
Bonidin
a top member of the IMC.
Bonidin.
Okay, the first vice chairman of the IMC.
First vice chairman.
First vice chairman of the NCC.
First vice chairman
First vice chairman of the NCC.
Nana kwa madam kwa.
Because they
all United General Manager.
All
Nana kwa wanya no fund be into.
Is it all any another topic?
No, it's true. Maybe there's someone is even within the IMC.
And I'm saying only another topic. They go we know. He's at the pram. Or Congress no. I say CIA. Mibuzano. Question on this say. Omo e contacted IMC and son of the letter ever out. And was there be. Now the omo mandate paradigms the ma woman. Christopher Demenya, assistant now, is the executive chairman of the national circuit.
It's a bit the okay, I was what you say. I am seeing no more in Komo and Falcon to know.
As to sell it around the about, as to somebody come be, sell it about no. Now you can. Let tell you, I only I am seeing in Komo on because they are still opposed. They are heading the friends, the Kotoko circles.
It's a
the mandate. I was the amount.
It's a more work on their mandate. Their mom, someone near Jumako Pem say,
you know, directives
based on committee na etieno. And then when you say, baby, I want to say, maybe, Nabote, no, could be some banana, maybe I'll say. Baby, I just say no. Eh, acquaint to her, they said the Kotoko supporters, Echo USA. And they, the organizers of the competition, any communicate on be pass it through the IMC.
Of course.
So to the mention say, IMC no, and the best say, because you been here supporters, I'm on media chintino. You decide you made no, ashe NCC sa, so munkudi say jumano. And then maybe say, one and another kwame din komono. Or say IMC for more mandate be some of our supporters or more organized supporters immediately.
Oh, because me busa no say mun o madi chef no hon koma na me nya no kwafo
ene kobra
dem busa ene say tie e letter na ba out no so IMC didn't who they consult the IMC no they don't need to consult the IMC because they are a mandate no they are still on leading the circles until a new directive ever.
Meaning it is possible.
What I say,
travel and tour the IMC in our way. Because if they are not aware of,
based on what I say,
they are not aware of the letter. It is possible. We
cannot yet to make quick conclusion because
it is possible.
And it's also possible. Some communicate. So
you
cannot look at one side.
The reason why he's not talking is because Nana Kontompo hine I intervene. And he has ordered Alex to withdraw the letter. And also can be trained. He has ordered Alex to withdraw the letter. Other than that, and all other the Western region, Broward region, and all other circles, you know, also called they were coming out. What I say? So, okay.
It was super so say NCC letter ba. IMC am cast on more withdraw. But let's back counter, you know. Yes, Alex and withdraw. Which means Obed and Zakito say IMC no aware of Ejumana
NCC. It's also possible say person be funtum from. Enti the obi kumja, obi kumfum or yon kumja. Enti wa kum adwa enti no you free of first. Internally, then let's continue. And also possible.
So as far as it stands now, no, they are not prepared to speak now because Nana Abam my need my penny. And the other my penny. And Nana also I statement I'm Alex. Who's a medical can because here I spoke to the Brunafo regional chairman Fuzi. And I'm gonna say we are our carry them. Second, they were coming out later, and he was leading it.
Then the band says Chairman Fuzi a lady.
He was leading it, and all other members, no, and also all other circles from Western region and Greater Accra, almost about it. Uncle Moba out. No, true, Nanan Contompo, Hene, after Hene, empty Nasalatano, Bianca Bianca.
Okay.
Naka confusion basa.
Because
Medase.
I have critical questions to ask them. The NCC. Especially with regards to the travel and tour aspect. Contacting the travel and tour.
Making a conclusion on it, no. Will be quite different. At the same time, no,
it's wrong.
Obed, can't you also say, we need the IMC to come out to solve this issue. Coming out to say, you can't be say uncle wanting to organize supporters. So we are supporter now, because the last time Asante Kotokoyo Majuson Besomu to Germany, no, we had the IMC members and the organizers of the pre-season a press conference to announce say we are supporter now person would di akira a dwumakuo we ene no ma sign contractor omude we chitani ombetimi do di team nachi no akwe pre-season bi eti ense no obeti afa from different branches by ni nyina betwetia you cannot single out one person. The only thing is say the only problem woman is say Alex now Ashanti Regional Circles Council chairman. The reaction yes, it's where the problem is. So to the mention I say.
But make us say nyinka first minya opportunity nana kwan maybe sano. I stated it unze me kasa me say si enya one confirmation say NCC no enya approval from IMC. Na say hon ka asem ni ho. Ni aba whether on say enya fine say jibo ye nyina ye adwuma ona adaya no na asemo a ye nyina esi ekokyirikyiri abeto abonten ansa na mepanyine mi behu to what ya say nti ubo mama ne enkyere se oje madwen kyere won sa ade no good nti so mabo amane se hono so atike then you go to Alex and ask Alex say den ntina process when you no go through how they also where they on tiase
and ntina mbisa question say
to they said that
and ntina mbisa question say yenim say Western and they yajo matum
ntina mse dachi
wede meba Bron Hafo yajo matum Ashanti region and a Greater Accra they are can say coordinating council say den adena ba kope and they release about
that's a question the best person to answer will be Alex.
Okay. Yanko Western region. That chini yamu akwaba. Na bibi aboko de. Open to kwa o. Ayana doso. The messages and subia nti afache me. Why? That's also what contribution one come here DT.
No, me follow why you know. Now, the big to as a chain, but Matisse say, we are the brothers, or no bra, may be American, may tiresome, but in tiny. And you can me say, position, or bit more, or bit more, brothers. It's a way in your no to you and for you I must examine the list and me and my fizzy oh dear the national chairman yeah for the enemy but is there say something we for you come so
that chine mama misa questions kaka enye for blame games but release na NCC edeba bonten no efa Asante Kotoko akwantu amode be call the United States of America no eba cho NCC for mpanyimfo ebo mama ne se bia Western region we ni dwumadi a de ahye yensa nti monkwa abonten kobo hu dawuro enkyere Asante Kotoko chitafo se akwanya aba se yeko support team no ewo America omo ene wudi nkomo as chairman of Western region.
Better I'm patching you. Only do uncomo. Only do uncomo. I'm a come region like some platform. Do you also maybe a back to you tell me do uncomo.
Okay. On Tomobo Amane. Ansana release never bonting.
And saying the anity some common a quite you. And you know, a young common maybe a chilo. Anything I better and see a new game for ever. Now, only take it in the cameras. I know. Maybe I'll be aware. Me here say, wow, we for business also no. And I'll bet you take it in Libino. And the young boy, I feel about by a comma. Now, already over cheap. And then about. Into the members say, we be on fun. So back can say for business on about this thing. You're not the bill on my yeah. You be just for business or something. So me try our son to go to only do income.
Okay. That's we are na me peti. Te why we are my dear that say. Same momo modern na munya ayibun hafo ne Ashanti region afi Greater Accra so mame. Na yenye ni titia. Message from Nana Bewa. Nana we nya wa said we dey buy there. Osijibo, good evening. I wish our circles would think of filling Babaya Sports Stadium and other venues here in Ghana rather than engaging in this unnecessary tussle of power. We shall fight them if they create any confusion for the club this season. Have they not realized that any time there is a broken front in the club, the team suffers? They shouldn't dare. Nobody will go to the America. They should all come to Baba Yara Sports Stadium. We so nana bewa ono so de awode abano Zach we odi na mame nti ye na sina fe yenko next topic so
assembly na ne se one afumu so one afumu me I think say ana make no enyama ehia pa e okuma se ye e support kotoko no enye bi ni America ko ho takwa the here no as Ashanti regional chairman was yokotoko no ade here no enya America untakwa the here no say we support the stadium o manifesto enyama o twehye emu a ema okoto aba se eno meka se o dada mu se o muji wasema muji tu mu okoto aba ma wono na se o se you fail Baba Yara Sports Stadium under your administration as Ashanti regional and you the lowest attendance Baba Yara Sports Stadium, even though Afibia sote but oba no e swat more we are no free wa and ALEX kotoko and lose more match of Baba Yara than they lost this season against that last season since kotoko e fie no lose matches to do pa
on that as an ALEX mai oh no my
no last season
Debbie check it time I moto Ashanti regional elections
Debbie no all about me what name park so no yeah he's Jibo o man message be here ALEX was the Ashanti regional chairman last season yebo league under him Kotoko have set unwanted record say Baba Yara they've lost match at any other season they played in the Ghana Premier League. They hear no and say you mobilize supporters to support the team. Oh, Baba Yara, because you are claiming to be the big boss. If you are a big boss, as you are claiming, I was at the region there. Sa bossy nature no to translate and bring supporters to Baba Yara Sports Stadium. And yet be and we will allow only the coach to select to recruit players. Who are you? What power do you have to say you wouldn't allow a coach only to select players for Kotoko?
That is in the view.
Where in the view?
In the view.
Was that kind of view?
Yes. In the view no.
Where favor? One man is authority in so obey me and yes I view. Say me Nika say me my coach on Kwans and the player. Who gave him that authority? And to the he say you should use his same as Ashanti regional chairman to fail Baba Yara Sports Stadium here and yet America won't talk anyway now Matrole Tabeka and way and then here Kotoko needs support of Baba Yara.
But as Zakito you topic we know Obezo ni we kabium
that said they were informed. So now I got two questions. Whether the IMC approve of it.
Yes.
And
give
whether
them the mandate.
mandate. And if yes, then we go to ALEX. Then ask him why. And also the bar about him because say abomu nyina mama ne our platform so. Now say IMC no more mandate.
ALEX squad and can answer no. Mandate for the trip. Mandate for the
just
trip.
mandate part of it.
Ozay.
So are the supporters part of it?
So you need to consult the IMC.
The omoye no. Se bibia ba sesi ya. Omoye bebo mu din ye Kotoko IMC no.
Yeah.
So tell me chana say. Nti omo na yeso omo kwan say as supporters leaders.
So here is the case. It's ALEX fighting the IMC to talk about. So IMC knows that they are say if they have a problem and come out to with a statement to stop them. And IMC knows is sitting there one carry. And ALEX go for Yaba. So let's handle some baby free by you. Never go for being quiet na IMC.
But the
ALEX who fight IMC talk about man.
Circles for no supporters no money circle omonyo any circles no omodwamo messages na beba no.
Oh they said they omo yin.
So ma hwehwe monyoma ya ma hwe ya
the father of the matter is antwa yi me free say ALEX Manu no antwa yi na kontombo hene afere direct to the man no go ahead with that statement. They say on withdraw that letter.
Alex statement about it and now
circles na
yes, we are friend catch.
circles na no kapi ye ho hwenyi
No, nema kakra bi.
ye ho hwenyi
Nema kakra bi.
ye ho hwenyi
Oh, dey na be no.
ah
Na be no.
yes sanyo kakra wo manyi
Kasache na ese kasache.
you go ase da bia no asemba ko na da bia omuko ho
Asemna na eken.
asemba ko na da bia na akofa ntoko aba
letter no so nana kwa me sign o
so oye first vice in charge of operations so say
and na chairman na sign.
oh
Now the
letters the baba
letter that should be signed by the chairman. Especially when Nana Kwame at the moment is more co-united than Kotoko.
No.
But I know
Nana Kwame has been meeting your players from
I know they Obed.
Did you see that?
May I own him say my stance on this ne say.
Jibo.
Kotoko adwuma tie Kotoko adwuma. Obi obeye Kotoko adwuma bia no. Huntimi nye Kotoko adwuma part time. So what them chana say
CEO for co-united
enti okwa okwa MC ni mukura me my raise issue say
part time
no untimi fa nye Kotoko adwuma Kotoko is a huge club
but he has been receiving Kotoko players every
ni nyina no sia o receive o ye dey o say so we kwa dey so your supporter the management members are more occupy other positions no me I'm against it.
So Nana Kwame nko
so what them just even at the bigger positions and Obed onka ho asem
and I say
na be na men ka no asem
o can say tuaka because
okay yeah but so a first vice in charge of finance and administration next any lie ma
in charge of finance and
administration say administrative work there we mun nyina kan say administrative
Nana Kwame
no but it should be signed by the NCC chairman.
Oh David
Nana Kwame now is more code than
me feel say
he's representing Oko at the moment.
And that dynamic say
as the CEO of Oko United.
Say no circles net do pointer even WhatsApp groups cry come who boom no mo jiska to support Kotoko munye ska chen circles for no that is the level
that was on the light on a serious
no me can say with them ba ama munye sika mutimi jiska contribute more to Kotoko than even the circles. It sends a message enye die hiane sa anyoma we enye sa eze de yebeye na sa other supporters ni nyina no ma ya no ma beje circles no more run because omo contribution be more important than circles na wo ho no why
Daniel Opoku Mensa
the minimum bi asa
so say former secretary executive
o de yenko ye ni ma
the message be about the be only
the comment yenye ntane enko ha asasem so
as a former circus executive I've come to realize that the RCC is Kotoko's problem.
Which RCC also RCC original circles council
we were Ashanti region
Ashanti region okay
also a former
okay yento aso kabi say we follow us to Togo.
Of course, yes.
Who follow us to Togo?
We follow them.
Wednesday, we go first match. Team we be Samasi. Say Samasi, we go to Kuruma da. Okay. Herbert Mensah time.
Yeah.
Samasi. And
hold on, Frank. Achu every buy.
Achu. Yes. Achu Togolese international. Yeah. But I said, we go there. Asumdua betim no.
Oh, so far.
Coach any players ni benya asumdua no they are prepared towards the season.
Yes, I'm about on the 30th.
Because the season has intimate disappointed supporters be.
I'm on the 30th.
There's one friendly game.
One friendly against Samasi on Wednesday. Already 3 players have been withdrawn. I'm on Maba. Ampadu. Or malaria. On Maba. And
there's a report and I'm about to yes, Annette.
Oh,
official report.
Some say Ampadu ni coach Nenya.
Yarentino
by. Okay.
Abdulaziz. Ne, was injection na ne okoye South African, you know. Usa chena injection yo so wo na obso obi wo ngum ye and na obeto so eno de no now ma coach na o san ye ne rehabilitation work on the beach on the somebeba enti ono so aba
Abdulaziz aba ba no munim we nyina no ne koye.
That is another question that maybe
because so be wo panel ne wan wan dey say ne so mo dia na ma ne wo panel
so be enti no doctors no request no ono aba na
no more design training man.
No design training. Design training man, special one. Now, Anna Gideon Asante is also has to do with the medicals, no. Our year, you know. Now there were 1 or 2 things, and doctors in the freezer and completely so no so baby. So these are the areas that this place among a buy. But you know, so far the team is training and go about program on the coin. Into Wednesday, how much we are 30th. They return to Accra.
What's MD?
MD
out of the country.
MD and me am in a chat. Many personal chat. And Oko for short holidays.
About the second
Obeba, Yamaya Dumacha, Edwada, and now Benada Day.
That will be the second, eh?
Yeah, now or Ghana. That was Asamo Kachem.
That's good because you expect the house to be competitive this season.
And I said this season there, Omunti got the woman team film supporters. No go area.
Got corner house now.
Yes.
Omunyina is first 5 matches, Omenya 13 points.
At the end of the day, the end will justify the means. It's not about the first 5 or first 6.
Some Kejanu gum free cream.
I know who bit more late.
I say Ogum Kejanu gum cream.
Under
Bagabini, no one won't start here there.
House under our friend, Dodgy League, and say anything.
Bodu,
almost started league near.
But
season
league, no house. Nobody knew how much league.
But I say Bodu na start league, no.
I make as a house and started because of
Bodu Bomulita.
But Omegi League now,
the capital point
so
after the means and the home math coaches me anyway. You
has best at almost first 5 games. Now Atara to power no mama now.
Or one can they say Ranko Polo Veterano, no can. And me know me in a free set. Did has said the Akai or no?
Yes.
Because maybe the materials are
so Kejagum
or no, they are not on that aspect, we know argument. Because the materials are much fun. And these are almost move away from last year or last 2 years. No Korankorano. About players are almost about Premier Nibi. About Premier Nibi a year or 2. Sir, Quanquam or about Premier Nibi. Sir, Steven Apia, Pasari, about Premier Ibi. Among all these guys, I can come on Premier for, and that's what the coach promised the team, no, and told the management, no, and the board no say, or players are about Premier Ibi down my idea. So, whether they are the first choice, second choice, third choice, they've been able to get those players for him. On only technical, they are added to it.
Now, what is this? What I say? He was expecting more, especially on players on best sign on this season.
Kotoko was expecting more, right? But the only ball. Do your coach?
Say club in the transfer dealings fell short of his expectations.
And on your mistake on Bepano. And on no one has one to be the all canon. A stanza, very weak. This is what we have. The club at their money. And that's when our back can't now the whole catch at one idea. Now your friend say, Yakasa, woman, and this is a team. I must support you, I defend you.
My name is
This is the management that support you, I defend you. I don't know, make us say, Polo Bobekai. This is a team, I'll be so one. Not even chances of going up. I am better than some down. But okay. Do some more.
Okay.
I don't want to believe that my inner cast as me. Other than that, to man quote.
05361616070201941461. Obed and Zakito.
Where from the GFA now? A source from GFA is telling me say pictures na ma bontin about Babayara no. Mona they were in Kumasi over the weekend here because CAF actually almost said they want to see the current state of Babayara's procedure. And to be pictures no try no. When the say CAF I disapprove say the angle some no like they can't see it very well.
Na CAF for a moment is a parking at all. No
somebody they have reps here. So
I picture do be child be the turn and come I didn't know.
They want to know the current how it is very well.
A lazy man work.
So
Obi trap picture from bro.
Oh, say they have workers.
Picture no only cameras a bit trap picture you baba at say Santiago Bernabeu.
But maybe you won't be feel.
Hey. Obed Zakito jai. Zakito jai.
No ba
what hey? We be trap picture ma 3 mi.
No ba